Have you ever wanted to step inside a real-life chocolate factory to not only see how they make the chocolate, but also design your own chocolate bars and even make your own insane creations? Well, today I'm going to show you inside Hershey's chocolate world located in Chocolate Town. We'll get to see, taste, and even ride through how Hershey makes its chocolate in Pennsylvania. Hershey's chocolate world is located right near the factory where they make the chocolate, and yes, it does smell like chocolate around the place. Though entry is free, I'm going to show you the attractions, including the paid and free ones. Okay,
we're entering the world of chocolate. Oh, they have a ride here?
Okay, I am beyond excited. This better be an actual ride, because I want to go on it.
All right, so our first stop is to the Great Candy Expedition. This is an all-new attraction that opened the day before we visited. I got this passport showing me possible destinations where we might visit. And even in the waiting room, they gave us some Reese's peanut butter that we could try. It's the exact butter that they put inside the Reese's peanut butter cups. This is a paid experience. I thought the queue was done really well. We didn't wait too long before our time slot started, but it is kind of like a motion simulator theater in the round type of ride. It's kind of like a train, but the twist here is that the audience actually gets to vote which direction the train moves. So you don't get to see it all, but you do visit different parts of Chocolate Town. The animated ride is definitely aimed more toward kids 12 and under, and everyone gets a satchel of candy before they leave. And come on, everybody likes a satchel of candy. So now let's check out the giant candy in Hershey's chocolate world.
We're gonna explore around here because it looks like we're inside a massive candy shop. Okay, so look at this massive candy. We have a giant extra long Twizzlers, an enormous giant.
I feel like I've seen these before, but these huge Hershey Kisses. Sean, show us.
How
much does that weigh?
5 pounds. And 2 pounds of Kit Kat.
Next up is the Hershey's Chocolate Tour. This is a free ride that anybody can go on when they visit. Because the thing is, you don't tour the actual chocolate factory in Hershey. Instead, you get to go through this sort of Willy Wonka feeling ride. And it shows you everything that you would need to know for how Hershey makes its chocolate. And personally, I prefer this, maybe because I'm a theme park guy, but everything about this reminded me of something you might see in Epcot at Walt Disney World, so check it out.
Which grind cocoa nibs into unsweetened chocolate. Cocoa nibs have been ground down like this for thousands of years.
Our pressing machines squeeze the unsweetened chocolate into discs of cocoa powder, known as Hershey's cocoa. Pressing also produces cocoa butter, which we'll use later on in the process. We pasteurize and condense the sweetened milk and then blend in the perfect amount of unsweetened chocolate. This is where the art of chocolate making all comes together.
And transform refined crumb into milk chocolate. The conching process mixes and heats the chocolate, developing the rich flavor and color.
Now it's time to check out Unwrap, the chocolate tasting journey. Inside here was sort of a classroom environment situation. They wouldn't allow me to film the show, but we did get these boxes with different flavored chocolates inside, and they sort of explain the different flavors and senses that you get when you eat chocolate. But the show was kind of corny, and I think it needs a bit of a revamp. Thankfully, we also signed up for the Hershey's Trolley Works tour. This takes you on a replicated trolley of the one that used to be in Hershey, and it takes you all the way around the factories and pretty much all of Hershey, Pennsylvania. Learn about the history of the factories as well as how people live there. But it was really cool to see some of the older historic factories as well as the new ones. Now, I will say there is a ton of history here, and depending on the different tours that you do, some of the information that you might get could be repetitive. For example, our friends went to the Hershey Museum first, and they had already learned some of the things that we also learned on this tour. But overall, the tour was really entertaining. We even got to see where the chocolate fields were. These are the mounds where they keep all the chocolate outside. I mean, look at it. I'm just kidding. That's just dirt. Jokes aside, pretty much all these tours gives you some type of chocolate you can taste while you ride and experience these things. Definitely a big bonus. But if you want to ever make your own chocolate bar, this is the place to do it. Hands down the best thing to do at Hershey's Chocolate world is the create your own candy bar experience. You do have to put it on these coverings and even one on your beard like my friend Sean had to, if you do indeed have enough facial hair for it to count. But you do get to choose between white, dark, and milk chocolate. Just keep in mind that no matter what chocolate bar you pick, all of them will be enrobed in milk chocolate in the end. Then you also get to pick 3 different ingredients that you put on top of your candy bar. Then you really get to go in what feels like a lab to make your candy bar as it goes down this conveyor belt. All this was just so cool to look at, and it really gave you some insight for how it would feel if you had your own way to make your own candy bar in your own factory. Check out how they did it here. After we were done creating our huge candy bars, we decided to make even more candy, because how could we really resist making our own Reese's peanut butter cup? And this isn't just any Reese's peanut butter cup, this one's huge. And this was everything from like potato chips to marshmallows to bacon bits. There were Oreo cookie crumbles, Reese's Pieces, and of course the Reese's peanut butter, which they mash all together in this bowl. Ours had so many different things in it that I don't even remember. There were definitely sprinkles, as you can see. And then you get this like tray that looks just like a Reese's peanut butter cup. That is not chocolate, that one's not edible, but there is a part that will be. So they smooth everything out for us, and then you get to choose which different toppings you want. I went with the caramel flavor syrup first because that just looked beautiful on top. And then of course we had to follow it up with some Hershey's chocolate syrup. And after they drizzled everything on top, then they were able to place a chocolate lid to seal it all in. So this is something you can make for yourself or even for somebody else. And this was a separate experience from the Make Your Own Candy Bar. We didn't have to book this one ahead.
Look at this shame.
4 of these things are for us, okay?
There's only 4 things there.
There's 4 bags.
After stuffing our Reese's, having Sean buy way too much stuff, we decided to stuff our faces even more. But before I show you inside, if you haven't already, please like this video. It really helps boost it. And also, if you want to see more theme park adventures, hit the subscribe button. This is the Chocolate Tier, the signature restaurant inside Chocolate Town. It's located right around the corner from Hershey's Chocolate World. You can walk there in about a couple minutes. And the selling point here is it has an extensive menu with many things that have chocolate flavoring infused in them. When we saw the Ferris wheel sampler on the menu, we immediately knew that we had to get this. It comes with Hershey's chocolate barbecue wings, crispy mozzarella, soft pretzel dippers, classic chicken tenders, and cheesy corn dip that comes with chips. There are also entrees with chocolate and also the side salad that came with chocolate almonds. This was so good. But I needed to try these Hershey's chocolate barbecue wings first. The glaze smelled so good. If you like tangy and sweet barbecue wings, this definitely hit the spot. It wasn't spicy, but Jason did not love it. He was not into the chocolate. I liked everything that I had here that was infused with chocolate, even some things that I didn't think I normally would. I kind of wish more things had chocolate in them, like on this Ferris wheel. It'd be cool if there was everything that had it, like even these mozzarella sticks. I don't know how that would taste, but if they could pull it off with the wings and the almonds and the salad, then like why not give us like some type of like chocolate infused dipping sauce for these cheesy wings? I don't know, maybe that wouldn't taste great. But the chicken tenders, they at least could have like a barbecue chocolate sauce. Now, the loaded mac and cheese came with pulled short rib, as well as Hershey's chocolate barbecue sauce drizzled on top. The Chocolate Town burger also came with Hershey's chocolate drizzled potato chips, and the barbecue bacon burger also had Hershey's chocolate barbecue sauce on the bun. We liked everything that we ate, and I would buy some of this Hershey's chocolate barbecue sauce. Like, I really like the kind of sweet and savory mixes, and it really pulled it off. That concludes my tour of Hershey's Chocolate World. Hopefully you want to go now, and I gave you some fun tips for your visit. My name's David Vaughn, and subscribe for more theme park adventures.